Welcome back, Madden fans, to another Madden 20 video brought to you by Cincykidgaming. In today's video, we have a Madden simulation for the Week 1 Sunday Night Football game between the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Madden content.
Time to raise another banner in Foxborough. It's the coach. This is Week 1 of the 2019 season on EA Sports. Tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6th Super Bowl banner as they take on an old foe in the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back to wrap up a wild first Sunday in the NFL, but first, it's time for Sunday Night Football as we welcome in Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, I got to tell you, we envy you right now in that nice dry studio as we are at soggy and windy Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brandon Godden with Charles Davis, and the 100th season of the NFL is underway. Had some great games this afternoon and on Thursday, but tonight, the defending champs take the spotlight.
Raise the banner, another Super Bowl championship that they'll get to celebrate. Lots of hugs and songs and cheering, and once again, the Patriots on top of the football world as we begin another season. Do they have enough room to continue to raise banners? I feel like they're running out here at this stadium.
Somebody needs to try to unseat them, but these Patriots, they don't care about room. They just want more banners.
Yeah, that's for sure. And tonight, all they'll care about is celebrating yet another Super Bowl championship.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's second down. And a peek now at the offense for Pittsburgh.
In the center for Pittsburgh, Marquise Pouncey, one of the most physical and agile players at his position in the league. A 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. He's a keystone of one of the top offensive lines in the league.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
Neutral zone inflection. Defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up second down. And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
Certain guys gather universal respect with their play in the league, and Dante Hightower is one of those players. He can make plays both at inside linebacker, rushing off the edge, and the guy that they call Boom Tower is always a threat when someone is carrying the football.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll let this go for the end zone. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 43 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 19 yards away, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady gives this to White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
Alabama, 380. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. When he hit, shadow.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Brady. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these heads.
And oh, it's blocked. And the Steelers get it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Boswell's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This from 54 yards away. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on... And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bud Dupree. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
After the sack on first down, Brady. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And here in overtime, If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
26 Mike. Here we go. Get up.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now Brady. Got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. And something tells me the moment of overtime won't be too big for number 12, Tom Brady.
Well, the best that have ever played have always taken big moments and treated them as little moments, right? Each play is going to be kind of the same, but they know how to rise to the occasion as well. And let's face it, Tom Brady, I think he'll enjoy playing in overtime and trying to be the guy that leads his team to victory.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gets it to Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Quit talking about and bring it.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The tackle there by Mark Barron. On play action, now Brady. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. First down, here's White, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
What a crazy end to that game. Coming down to the wire, Brady and the Patriots, 1st and goal, and they just can't get it done. Your final score, a tie game, 13-all for Patriots and Steelers. Until next time, Madden fans, enjoy.